Hey guys, it's Andrew from County Line Adventures. I'm shooting a video in the truck today. I am going to show you the clip of me shooting my 8-point West Virginia buck. If you have not already seen that, I'll put the link to the video in the description here. I just want to make this a different kind of video. If you either watch that video already or are about to, you'll see that basically a minute or so of it was shot with the Tactacam, and that was about it of the actual shot. And because of electronic issues and whatnot, I was on the ground, didn't have a secondary camera. My secondary camera, the camcorder, was ruined in turkey season, so it was basically just the Tactacam, and then I had a new little 4K cheap camera I was gonna run, which showed up just in time because my cell phone died, and it took over 3 weeks to get that repaired through work and whatnot. So I shot that, but there was a setting on there that it didn't record audio. So I took a few minutes and basically just did a voiceover on that video. So that kind of ended up weird, but I just wanted to kind of just bring 2020 this deer. I'll insert the clip here. I've got a lot of pictures you guys can view too, trail camera pictures and pictures of me and the deer then with the family. But basically this is a piece of property that I've hunted in the past. It's kind of been goofy in the past. It's between 30 and 40 acres. It's surrounded by homes. A lot of people, just richer people, not really into hunting and all that stuff. So something bizarre is always happening, whether it's people coming out yelling, firing guns. It seems like something always weird just happens, and kind of really turned me off from the property in the previous years we've hunted there. I wasn't even going to go there, but talked to a buddy of mine, and anyway, we ended up getting back on there, and basically just for archery, kind of where I'm at now. I'm using a crossbow. I used a crossbow last year when I killed my bear, and I'm looking for 2021 to get back into compound game, so just kind of start to shoot and get more. I just didn't feel like I was comfortable enough to take it out, so that's why I've been using the crossbow. But anyway, so this is pretty much an archer crossbow property. It's just surrounded by homes pretty much on every side. So anyway, that's kind of what led us there. We got permission, we set up trail camera pictures, and we got basically just pictures of this one buck in the past. We've gotten some pretty good pictures there before. I think the biggest one point wise was a 9, which was significantly bigger than the deer I ended up shooting. But I just kind of wanted to walk through and just give the story behind, because in 20 years of hunting, on again, off again, mostly on, and just on not so great properties and whatnot, that this is the largest deer I've ever shot, and I just kind of wanted to just give it justice. And just the way the other video turned out, I mean, it was a good video. I said what needed to be said, and I'm thankful that we got the shot on camera. But just, you know, in 20 years, I kind of wanted, you know, I dreamed that there was gonna be more footage and the tracking and all that kind of stuff, and we were in a hurry and got it cut up, and I don't know, I just want to kind of give more the story behind it. Alright, so we were on the 20th of November 2020, and it was a Friday morning. I wanted to go hunting, but I woke up late because, as mentioned before, my phone had died. So it would work fine the night before, and just the alarms and whatever, something happened. So that was kind of frustrating to miss out on the morning hunting. And on the other property, I checked the trail cameras at a later date, and there were deer running around the 20th. So our area this year, the 20th of November, seemed to be the day. But anyway, I had to take the whole morning, run that up. That took a couple hours and all that stuff. So anyway, I was able to hunt Friday afternoon. I figured I would go to this like 30-40 acres, give it a try. And electric company's been around, cutting power lines and right-of-ways and all that stuff. There's been other action on the property, so I don't know, I just wanted to give it a try. We had this one deer, an 8 was the biggest one we've had on camera so far this year. So as you see in the video, I'll probably insert in right here. Alright, so you'll see the deer came from the right hand side. Well, he was walking with the wind, which was blowing down towards the left. So, you know, downwind side where I sprayed my golden estrus and whatever, I would have expected him to come down through, which is where we have the trail cameras and all that, where I set up a mock scrape, 2 mock scrapes down there that we had the deer on a camera hitting those. It was going to blow right down into that area, and I expected it to come up out of there. But he came from the opposite side, which ended up being just as good, if not better, because he came from the right, and I was set back off of that field. So he was looking down straight in front of him, and I was to his left, and he never even saw me. So he was walking, and I'd heard the steps. It was kind of dry and crunchy. So, you know, very often is the case. You know, you're not seeing a lot of bucks in the woods, at least not in my area. So most of the times it's doe. But anyway, I've seen the rack. It was just that time. It'd been out. That's the 20th of November. You know, you've been hunting for 2 months, so I just want to put some kind of deer on the ground. The way the year and all that stuff is gone, I wasn't really too concerned about what it was. This isn't a management property. I understand management, all that stuff. We very well can lose this. This could be the last year we're on this property. We don't know. But anyway, I seen the buck decide to shoot him, and he was walking. As soon as he stopped, you saw my shot. Problem with the shot, I thought it was, which was dumb, I thought it was like 30 yards. It was definitely like a 50 yard, might have been 55 yard, I don't know, shot. It was a lot further than 30. So the shot ended up being low, slightly back, not too far back, but ended up being a gut shot. So if you check out the other video, you can see some of the footage of the arrow and all that stuff, but there's no audio to it, and I already showed all that on the other video, so I'm not going to show it again. But anyway, went to another buddy's house because all my electronics are dead. Didn't bring the computer, anything like that. So I took the SD card from the Tactacam. We checked it out on his computer. It was kind of inconclusive on there too. I thought I hit it. He thought maybe I did, then maybe I didn't, and it wasn't real. We couldn't get it zoomed in. You can actually zoom in pretty well from the cell phone, from the Tactacam app, but on that computer we weren't able to. So I left it go about an hour or so and wanted to go back and see if I could find the bolt, and I did find it, and it had a good amount of blood on it, but unfortunately it was that dark red blood, which you don't like to see, which means a far back shot like a gut shot, not a bright red like a heart or a lung shot. So anyway, that was kind of discouraging. So I backed out. I knew we hit him. That property is only 30-40 acres, and if it gets in someone's yard, you're probably not going to retrieve it. So I backed out. We waited about 4 hours to hopefully give it enough time to expire, and we went back, went home, ate dinner, called a buddy, all that kind of stuff. So me and my buddy went back out with Judah and Lee, and we tracked. We looked for probably a good half an hour or so, and we didn't find any blood. And then once we did, there's a few drops here and there, maybe every 10 yards, some point were maybe 30, 40, 50 yards. So we used the kids as markers. Wherever we found last blood, we had them stand there. Me and Jeremiah kind of panned out until we went and we eventually found the deer. So I don't know. I was still, this has been several weeks after now, just the way, yeah, life's been crazy. So I want to do this faster, but still kind of in shock of the whole process. I spent a lot of hours in the woods. Dad, hopefully my dad's watching this. He started taking me out when I was 12 years old, and didn't have much hunting opportunity. When it came to land, we had to drive half an hour, 45 minutes or so to public land, and Blue Marsh Lake area of Pennsylvania. If you ever hunted there, they stock pheasants there. There's a lot of small game pressure and all that kind of stuff, and there's deer there, and we found deer, but getting them in range, we were using smooth bore shotguns back at that time. No scopes, slugs. It was difficult, and it was a good number of years before I was even able to shoot at a deer. We've had Judah out this year, and he's missed twice, but I'm thankful that, you know, just in a couple sittings, he's already been able to see deer, take shots, and I think my hope is for the rest of this year and the last 2 weeks that he does shoot his first deer, which will be a doe, if it's with a rifle. So anyway, just as a long journey, did some archery hunting through the years, went away to college, didn't hunt a lot during that time. Got married nearly 10 years ago, moved to Greencastle. There you have like the Caledonia area in Chambersburg, McCall, whatever you want to call it, the big national forest, state forest. I hunted there, had a few chances, but just nothing really panned out between archery, and did kill several deer there with a rifle. Which then brings us to West Virginia 5 years ago. I started hunting in Jefferson County after several years of being up at Sleepy Creek area and killing does there, but I've never even seen a buck at Sleepy Creek, let alone kill one. So I was able to get onto a few private properties in Berkeley and Jefferson County, and kind of just brought us to where we are today. Which brings us to today, and I kind of just wanted to make the video. I was talking on social media last night to my buddy Nate from The Budget Sportsman, and we were talking about filming, and you know, there's several of you that were very excited to see the video, and I thank you for that. It really does mean a lot. It wasn't really what I wanted. Hopefully we can get a secondary angle and all that here in the future. But anyway, he asked if it was the first deer kill I had on film, and it hit me that it was, and I hadn't thought of it until then, where it was kind of, even though the Tactacam's fairly simple to operate, it's like at least I got that on film, and you know, we can only go up from here. But I had, last year when I killed my bear, I had gotten that on a GoPro session, which was kind of far away, so that was technically on camera, but it wasn't a whitetail kill. And the several misses between Judah and I this year, so I hadn't really thought about it, but I'm like, yeah, you know, I just got so used to taking the cameras and that stuff out. It was my first kill, so, you know, all in all, first deer kill on the camera, I can't really complain. It kind of gives you a baseline, which it's good when you set it that low. You can only go up. So hopefully I can get another kill on camera this year. My video recorder went down. I've said several times, you guys probably already know, and through the just grace and kindness of a subscriber, a viewer, just watching through videos and whatever, and back and forth, we could become friends, but sent me a camera that I'm going to be able to use, and my goal is before this year is out to I still have the archery tags, so either get a make a better video, get a kill using that, the Tactacam, than that secondary camera. So that's my goal for the rest of the year. I don't know if it will happen. Maybe we can do it with Judah hunting too, but I don't know, just to see the whole thing from your equipment and planning your time off at work and all that kind of, just you're at the mercy of just how it works out. You can do the best that you can. Setting up mock scrapes, trail cameras, all that. I'm thankful. We got trail camera pictures of this deer. We're going to be in the end. I might add some in between while I'm talking to cover up my face. But anyway, it's been a good year, and a year of all kinds of strange and bizarre everything. I am thankful that I was able to kill a buck, and that will help meet our needs. We got about, I think, a little over 50 pounds of meat off of it, ground and in the freezer, ready to go, and some good tenderloin and fish. So I am thankful to everyone who has helped through the years. My wife, her patience, my buddy Jeremiah, his help, and most importantly, the Lord, who just give me the time, opportunity, all that stuff to kill the deer, be able to go out and do what I love, which is to hunt and to bring the cameras along, bring you guys along, even if it is just kind of a different format, not real glossed up and all that kind of stuff. I'm out here having fun, sometimes get frustrated, but it's just an enjoyment to be able to look back and have this saved easily there for Judah and the kids, and just to document all this stuff. So guys, I'm thankful for you watching, and all your comments and shares and all that, and just building the community and the family. And I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.